What's up, Northeast Beast? Coming off an exciting week one worth of football. Always exciting to have football back. Been waiting a long time for this. We're here for the week one recap, week two preview. Going to keep this video very informative, right to business, because mid-football week I'm going to come out with a pretty good smack talk video. It's going to be excellent. There was a few close matchups this week, also a few blowouts. The highest scoring team was the Charlestown Pats. The lowest scoring team was Team Wynick. We saw both of those teams in the same matchup. Quite a blowout, annihilation. Not expecting that, but it happened. Top players of the week. Quarterback, we had Ryan Fitzpatrick. Old Fitzy with 42 points against the Saints. Not really expected. Maybe he'll make it interesting when Winston comes off suspension. The Bucs aren't too keen on him anyhow. In the same game, for running backs, we had Alvin Kamara with 34 points. Huge week. We all knew he was going to have a pretty big season, just weren't sure where to rank him amongst running backs. Well, after week one, he's number one. Wide receivers, we have Tyreek Hill with 29 points. In the preseason, him and Mahomes connected on every target they had between the two of them. They continued that into this season, like I said, 29 points. Tight ends, Jared Cook with 18 points. Not really expected, but he can put up the numbers. And defense, we're mentioning them this week. The Jets with 26 points against the Lions. We were expecting that game to go the opposite way, really. Ugly, ugly game. Stafford sucked. The Lions sucked. The Jets were good. There you go. As far as wide receiver versus running back goes, the top 10 is completely balanced. 5 running backs, 5 wide receivers. That's good to see. Makes it a lot more interesting. And here we go into the matchups. The biggest, highest scoring team of the week, the Charlestown Pats, in first place against Team Wynick. Huge win. Like I said, complete annihilation. The combination of Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas, and the Vikings defense really propelled the Charlestown Pats. Team Wynick, their only player in double digits with their quarterback. You're not going to win against anybody like that. A little bit of bad luck, I think, there. Injuries, I think. On to the next one. Moonstone's Bitch against Show Me Your TDs. Another blowout. Great waiver move, picking up James Conner with Le'Veon Bell out. That offensive line really got in front of them, and they're out to prove a point. 29 points out of him, and Moonstone's Bitch had 7 players in double digits. Nice win. Second highest scoring team of the week. Impressive victory. On to the Moonstone Dung Beetles against the Mystic River Mudheads. This was the closest match with, I think it was a 1.2 something point win. Big difference at quarterback. Matt Ryan sucked with 9 points. Drew Brees, second highest scoring quarterback, I believe, with 32 points. That matchup came down to the last 2 minutes of the last game with the Rams defense pulling it out with a pick 6. That was a heartbreaker. That sucked. Abdullah Obligado against JPP's Fireworks Stand. This one went to Abdullah with 7 players in double digits. A very close matchup. Came down to the last game. Despite Matt Stafford having only 8 points, Abdullah pulls it off. Champions team against the Alaskan Oil Slickers. This was consistency here. Champions team, 8 players in double digits, which is huge. They got the victory. 2 premier tight ends in this matchup. And they combined for 1.4 points. Jimmy Graham and Travis Kelce, 1.4 points. I expect to see that changing, especially if Rodgers is out. I don't know if he likes going to the tight ends or not, but he could be a binky for whoever the hell they have backing him up, junk. Right. Can you dig it against Balls Deep? This was a close matchup. QBs made the difference. You had Cam Newton with 18 points and Phillip Rivers with 29. Good match. Now for the preview of next week. This is going to be a lightning round. If you hear your team's name in here, you won. Here we go. Winners are the Dung Beetles by at least 10 points. Not that close. Charlestown Pats by single digits. Close matchup. Abdullah Obligado by 5+ points. Pretty close. Champions team in a blowout. Can You Dig It by 10. And the Alaskan Oil Slickers by 10+. We're going to have another little preview coming up in a couple days. It's going to be a good video. Might have something special for you guys. Rounded off with injuries from week one. Delaney Walker, nasty injury. He's out for a while. Doug Baldwin, Not sure how bad the injury is. I hear that he could be out for a long time. I hear that he could be back in a week or two. Either way, that's a pretty big loss right there. Greg Olsen hurt his foot again. He's out for a while. Leonard Fournette. Yes, I had him. He went out in the first half. That was a big difference. He has a hamstring issue. He's not going to be 100% if he plays this week at all. He probably will and, get hurt for the rest of the season. Well, great week 1. Week 2 is coming up. Good luck, but not really.